Imagine being told you're not qualified to lead because of your skin color. So you spend the next 85 years collecting 11 degrees and practicing law until you're 107, just to prove them wrong. This is not fiction. This is John Morton Finney, and his story will rewrite everything you think is possible. Born June 25, 1889 in Kentucky, just 24 years after slavery ended. His father was a former slave. His mother was free. When she died, he was only 14 years old. Most people would have crumbled. Instead, he walked 12 miles to school and back every single day. 12 miles on foot. Because education wasn't optional for him, it was survival. At 22, he joined the U.S. Army and served in the Philippines as part of the 24th Infantry Regiment, the legendary Buffalo Soldiers. According to U.S. military records, he earned the rank of sergeant and was recommended for an officer's commission. But the Army looked at his qualifications, looked at his skin, and told him no. He was denied leadership because of his race. So he served again in World War I, fighting in France for a country that refused to let him lead. After the war, most men would have been broken. Not John Morton Finney. He went back to school, and he never stopped. According to Indiana University archives, he earned his first bachelor's degree from Lincoln College in 1920, then another from Iowa State in 1922, then another from Butler University in 1965, when he was 76 years old. He wasn't chasing credentials. He was dismantling every ceiling they built. He earned master's degrees in education and French from Indiana University. Then he went to law school, 5 times. His first law degree came from Lincoln College in 1935. His last law degree? Martin University in 1995, when he was 106 years old. Let that sink in. At an age when most people are long retired or gone, he was earning his 5th law degree. But he didn't just collect degrees, he used them. He taught languages at Crispus Attucks High School in Indianapolis for 47 years. He spoke 6 languages fluently: French, Latin, Greek, Spanish, German, and Portuguese. And while teaching full-time, he practiced law on the side for over 60 years. In 1991, at 102 years old, the National Bar Association inducted him into their Hall of Fame. According to the association's records, he was still taking cases, still in court, still fighting. He didn't retire from practicing law until his 107th birthday in 1996, making him the oldest practicing attorney in United States history. He lived through Reconstruction, Jim Crow, 2 world wars, the Civil Rights Movement, and the turn of the millennium. He died January 28, 1998, at 108 years old. He was the last surviving Buffalo Soldier in Indiana and the state's oldest living veteran. Here's what gets me. The system told him he wasn't good enough to be an officer, so he became more educated than the people who denied him. They said he couldn't lead, so he spent 107 years leading by example. He once said, "I never stop studying. There's always something to learn. When you stop learning, that's about the end of you." Think about that. While others were retiring, he was enrolling. While others were winding down, he was leveling up. He turned rejection into relentless self-improvement. He turned racism into a reason to become undeniable. And here's the part that should make you angry. How many of you are just hearing his name for the first time right now? A man who earned 11 degrees, practiced law for 6 decades, spoke 6 languages, served his country in 2 wars, and lived to 108, and most of America has no idea who he is. That's not an accident. That's erasure. John Morton Finney didn't just break barriers. He became a walking refutation of every racist lie ever told. Every time someone said black people weren't intelligent enough, he earned another degree. Every time they said we couldn't contribute, he taught another generation. Every time they said we should know our place, he redefined what was possible. So here's what I need from you. Comment below right now. Is this your first time hearing about John Morton Finney? Because if it is, ask yourself why. Ask yourself how a man this extraordinary, this accomplished, this undeniable was left out of your history books. And then ask yourself what else they didn't teach you. Share this video. Tag someone who needs to hear this story. Hit that follow button because we're uncovering every buried legend, every erased genius, every stolen contribution. They tried to bury his story. We're making sure it goes viral. Legends don't die, they get buried, and we're digging them all back up.